Hi, Ben here again. So there's a lot of talk about logistics on the raw food diet. Some people saying it's too expensive. Some people say you can't get enough access to good fruit. So I thought I'd pop in here and say what I've experienced this last past month. So I was really successful going raw when I started in August through beginning of December. Um, allowed myself to have some pasteurized juices, just learning how to keep fresh food around. Um, and in December, what happened is that I fell off, and that's because I overestimated the ability of my location to provide for me. I figured I could go to the farmers markets in San Francisco, like once, twice a week, um, and get enough fresh food to fill my caloric needs. And what I found was really quickly is that all I could get was underripe citrus and persimmons for a while, which I don't like that much. They don't taste quite right to me, but they're calorically dense. So I realized I made that mistake. I tried to fix it, tried to get boxes of bananas, order dates, and with the bananas, I kept getting bad boxes of bananas. It happened to me twice. What I really should have done is just gone to Whole Foods because they have the best bananas. But I didn't do that, and the dates took forever to come because it was over the holiday season that I was having them shipped. So I got into a position where I had no fruit to meet my caloric needs. All of a sudden, I'd been doing dates and bananas so long up in Salem, Oregon, that I wasn't used to not having them. I thought I could do it without them, and I had no chance at doing raw vegan that time of year without dates and bananas. Just no way, couldn't do it. So I said, okay, I've messed up. I've made a mistake. I'm gonna eat the best cooked food I can. The sweet potatoes and whatever. That's another thing I wanted to bring up. So when I fell off the wagon, I was reaching for the cornflakes. Don't go for the cornflakes. Go for anything that's not grain. Steamed vegetables. If you only need 400 more calories, then root vegetables, because the grains are just those for me at least they're the worst. Um, so I got back on raw. As soon as I got back to school, I had it set up. I had dates delivered to my house the day I was arriving. My friend had ripe bananas ready for me. Um, Everything was set up. And I stayed raw for 28 straight days. No pasteurized juice, no nothing. 100% raw. But I've ran into some more problems, which is the dates I got from Seven Hot Dates and even the date people I ordered from both of them, they weren't very good in January. They really weren't. Most of them, some of them were good. Most of them were dry. The ones from Seven Hot Dates didn't taste very good at all, and I've got all these dates I can't eat. They're inedible to me. I mean, a normal person might snack on a couple, but I can't pound them down like I need to. So, of course, the oranges are coming in. And the oranges, for some reason, this year in California, they're terrible. Like, I talked to my friend Vic about this. Um, they don't taste good. They're sour. The weather patterns weren't right. So, I have this 40-pound box of oranges, sitting downstairs, and I can eat a couple of them. I can't eat a lot of them. And then the bananas, for some reason, I'm getting the best quality organic bananas I can, but they're not very tasty. Even for, like the compromised banana it already is, they're not tasting very good. And, I have some days where I can eat 40 of them and, get it down. And so, what I do, I'm trying to stay 100% raw, trying really, really hard. And, I go to the health food store and I'm, getting the avocados. I'm doing what Ted Carr recommends. Getting down the avocados, making me feel pretty sick too. I even, like it was snowing here, like it was completely covered, and it's never covered in Salem in snow. And you weren't supposed to be outside without chains on your tires. And I biked 6 miles total to go to Trader Joe's just to pick up frozen mango and tomatoes and baby kale and some pineapple that's not quite right yet. Um, so I've been trying pretty hard. I kind of got snowed in. I was going to have my friend take me to an Asian market where I thought I was probably going to be able to buy durian and jackfruit, because I just had this feeling in the back of my mind, like, where are my calories coming from? That's the only thing I could think of, was to, go after um, the durians and jackfruits. And I've been trying to, get some early season mangoes too, but not ripe either. Can't get them. Don't have a car. I bike around, and I can do that. I can bike 10 miles if I need to go pick up a couple jackfruit. But there's no jackfruit in Salem, so I have to try to source it from Portland. What kind of happened is, these last 2 days, I had a cooked food meal, brown rice, and felt really bad, really, really, really bad. Had this big headache today, and today I went to the dining hall and I had white rice, a coconut curry thing, and potatoes and steamed broccoli. I'm not feeling the consequences of that too much right now. But it's nowhere near as pounding down 2 pounds of fresh dates from the date people. So I sent a message to my friend Vic. I'm like, Vic, what are you doing right now? I feel like it's really hard to do right now, and my intuition was correct. She's doing mostly durian and jackfruit for her calorie source, and she's also eating pears and with bell peppers. So it's really slim pickings right now, and I'm not sure. I guess if you got really good quality bananas and maybe some early mangoes, you could do it. But part of the reason I'm creating this video is to say, I failed, and I want to learn from that experience, and how can I get back to 100%? And I just want to put out the specifics out there of why I failed. This is what's going on. So we can talk about my situation. Say, what could I have done differently, right? Should I have gone on pears? Maybe. It's just really hard to get calories from those things. But I don't know. Kind of got snowed in last minute. That wasn't very convenient. Maybe I need to source more food from Portland. But in general, it seems that, with how the oranges turned out this year, it's damn hard to be raw. Really, really, really hard. I gotta get those jackfruits and durians right now. But I'm gonna post this video, and if you have any ideas on what I could have done differently, please comment below. All right, thanks.